This is the Schmo with the pro, with the #1 ranked UFC Bantamweight in the world, the Suga Show, Sean O'Malley, here inside your home. How we doing?
Schmo, we're doing good. I can't complain. How you doing?
The Schmo can't complain either. We're decked out in the Sugadelic. We just did a photo shoot, man. Having the Schmo as a male model.
I mean, you can't pay for that. That looks good.
It does look good. It's comfortable, too. The Schmo's getting a lot of compliments over at the coffee shop down the street before we got here.
Really? Black Rock?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a latte.
Almond milk?
Oat milk.
Fair play.
Okay, we appreciate that, man. We're closing out 2022. How would you summarize the Suga Show for 2022?
Knocked out Pedro Munoz, knocked out Peter Yan. It was a good year for the Suga Show. 2-0. Can't complain.
Big things heading into the Jordan year, 2023 for the Suga Show.
Yeah, you got Henry Aljo kind of lurking around over there. You know, if I had to guess what's taking so long, Aljo's over there in Jamaica, you know, doing his thing, and Henry seems like he's ready to go. He may be 5'3", but he's ready to go. So I'm curious. I'm curious when that fight plays out. I'm hoping the sooner the better for me, because that means I get a fight sooner. I'm taking the winner of those two, unless Aljo goes up to 145. Chito beats Cory. Vacant belt. Suga versus fucking Chito. July, International Fight Week. I don't know.
There's a lot to unfold right there. Now talk to the Schmo for a second, because everyone's going to their own YouTube channels to talk about this thing. Do you think Aljamain Sterling is holding this thing up? Henry Cejudo is indeed ready? And we're not seeing this, or we are going to see this March 4th.
I think Aljo is holding it up. If I had to guess, I don't know. I think Aljo probably is, you know, trying to make the most out of being champ, because he knows it's not going to last much longer. Even if he gets past Henry, he ain't getting past the Suga Show. So he's trying to, you know, do what he's doing and make money out, you know, start businesses outside and do that, which is smart of him, because he ain't going to be champ for long.
Do you think there's any situation where if this thing stalls a little bit longer, the UFC would put an interim belt on the line, have the Suga Show fight for an interim title?
I don't think so, just because Aljo's not hurt. He's not injured. He's not, you know, there's no real reason he's not fighting. So there wouldn't be an interim belt. They'd rather strip him than do an intern for a reason like that. But I do think Henry Aljo happens, and I think it happens, you know, later in March.
So the Schmo knows you're working on your grappling. Right now, if you were to assess it at this very moment, who possesses a more of a challenge for you in the grappling department? Is it a Henry Cejudo, or is it an Aljamain Sterling?
Aljamain. I think Aljamain is one of the, you know, some of the best grappling in MMA right now. He's very dangerous. You know, he's been active. Henry is a wrestler more so. You know, Aljo will take your back, body triangle, and that's a lot more dangerous to deal with than Henry trying to lay on top of you.
Is there any possibility we see the Suga Show enter the octagon and not face an Aljamain Sterling or Henry Cejudo next?
Yeah, I mean, Aljo goes out there, beats Henry, you know, and the UFC says you're fighting Suga in July, and he says, I can't make the weight, and they say, okay, you got to go up to 45. I don't know. If Cory beats Chito, do they give me versus Cory, you know, for a vacant if Aljo does move up? I don't know. If Chito wins, 100% me versus Chito happens.
February 18th, it's going to be the main event. It's going to be Chito versus Cory. You favor Chito in that matchup, but if Cory were to win, how would he win?
Cory's good. Cory's dangerous. If I see, you know, I think he beat Sung by, you know, splitting him open, right? Didn't the doctor stop it from a cut? You know,
that was vicious. Yeah.
Cory's good. Cory's very skilled. You know, I can see him cutting Chito up, and you know, it really is a coin flip for me. I don't know who, but I do know that I will be front row watching, and I'm excited.
Right there in the apex. Who's Suga Sean O'Malley's top 3 prospects heading into 2023? Top 3 guys you got your eye on. Any weight division.
Top 3 prospect as in like new guys coming up, or like top 3 who's going to be the star?
Star. And maybe guys coming up too. You can mix and match.
Yeah, the stars, the obvious, the biggest, me, Suga Show. Number 2, it's hard to say. I would have said Paddy, but after that last performance, you know, I wasn't necessarily. Jared Gordon's good. He's really good. And I said something and it made it look bad. Like I beat #1 guy, he beat Jared Gordon. And then, you know, Jared's good, so that sounded bad. But, you know, Paddy showed some holes that I don't know if he's going to be that big superstar that we think. He has the potential. But I would say Hamza has proven he beat Gilbert Burns in a crazy fight. He's up there. Just got to make the weight or decide to move up. Who else is there right now? Schmo, I don't really watch too much UFC, but I do know. I'll say me and Hamza, if I had to say it. You said 3. I don't know 3.
We'll just call it the lucky 2 right then and there. And you bring up Paddy Pimblett. A big difference between you and Paddy is you call out your next guy. Paddy doesn't call out his next guy. You think he needs to be calling people out, or you think his approach, just taking it as it is the right way to go?
Well, if you look back on my career, I really wasn't I guess there was times where I was saying, hey, I can beat these number 1 guys. I can beat these guys in the top 10. I was never really calling out a specific name. And I think, he's kind of taking the same approach. He's going to wait till the UFC says, hey, here's who we're thinking. UFC's guiding his career, and, they want to see him win. So I think we get another guy outside the top 15 for Paddy. And they want to continue to build him, so we'll see.
Well, Suga Show, you won the Schmo Hair of the Year 2022. Gotta give you that award. It's being made right now, man. But what would you like to let all the fans know? It's coming up here for the Suga Show in 2023.
Schmo, I see you're a watch guy. You're wearing a beautiful watch there, but it's Christmas season. And I would love to give you this beautiful, I'm rocking one myself, Timex UFC watch, if you don't mind. I see you got one on, but you got 2 wrists, brother. Well, you had one on. Would you accept this?
We'll accept this gift. I appreciate that, Suga Show.
Of course. The beautiful UFC Timex watch tough enough for the Suga Show.
And we appreciate your inspiration for this bad boy right here.
Nothing better than a harmonica. Usually I hit those right after I get a dub on Call of Duty. So that means I'd be hitting that thing a lot because I get a lot of dubs.
He's a dub hitter. Final message for all the Suga Sean O'Malley fans out there worldwide.
We finally get to see the Suga Show as champ, 2023. It's been a while. Been in the UFC since 2017, 18, something around there. And I've been telling him, I said, hey, we're going to be the champ. Just be patient. We're going to beat a couple guys up. And it's finally here, 2023. My next fight will be for the title, and I will win, and I will be champion forever.
Will you go to Disney World? Like all the other champions? You get your title, you go to Disney World?
Is that a thing?
It once upon a time was.
No, I will not go to Disney World. I will stay in the gym, and I will work to be the greatest of all time.
Well said. He's the pro. I'm the Schmo. Phoenix, Arizona. We're out.
Cut! That was fine. Schmozy.